And hello there folks, this is your Uncle Troy. Once again we are playing Minecraft, Feed the Beast. We're here in my lab, which was copied over from the multiplayer server before it was reset. So I've got all my machinery and everything. And today we have a challenge. We have a challenge to make a turtle that can make other turtles. Now turtles are part of the computer craft mod, which is included in the MindCrack mod pack, which is what I'm using. You can learn more about computer craft at computercraft.info. They got a website there with a nice wiki and forums and everything. So in order to make a turtle that makes more turtles, you first need to know how to make a turtle. So I'm going to show you. For this experiment, you'll need 7 pieces of smooth stone, some redstone, a glass pane, not glass plane, 7 iron ingots, a chest, and 4 redstone planks, or any other planks. So first thing we have to do is we have to make us a craft computer. And you do that by making this shape right here. Now still outlined with smooth stone, redstone for the computery part, and then glass pane for the display. Now it seems to me that this should actually be like this, because your display is in the center. But no, you have to do it like this to make a computer. When you make a computer, by the way, the first thing you should do is set it down and give it a name. Because this computer is number 171, but unless you give it a label, and we'll call this test. Unless you give it a label, anytime you break it or you reset the server or anything like that, it will forget who it is. It will forget the programs you've given it. It'll forget the instructions. It'll forget everything. So you need to do that. To pick up a turtle, you just go with your pick. All right, now computers are good, but you need to we need a turtle for this, and a turtle is basically a computer that walks around. So naturally, to make a turtle walk around, you have to give it legs. See how that's a nice little iron leggings, but you give it that, and then you want the turtle to be able to carry things, so you give it a chest, and you end up with a turtle. And notice the turtle still has the same name. Now, in order for the turtle to be able to craft things, to build things for you, if you wanted the turtle to mine, you'd take a pickaxe and put it here. If you wanted the turtle to dig sand, you'd put a shovel here. If you wanted it to cut down trees, you'd put an axe here. But since we want this turtle to craft things, we are going to put it in the same with a crafting table. And that makes a crafty turtle. Now I've actually already made a crafty turtle, so we're not going to make this one here. We're going to set this aside. And as Julia Childs would say, we're going to go over here to something that I've already baked. So here we have a crafting turtle. Notice how on the side it looks like a crafting table. Sets you down right there. See that little symbol? You see this on the side of our crafting table. And I named this one Crafty. Now the first thing you do with a turtle, by the way, never forget this, is give it fuel. Because some programs will fuel the turtle themselves, but it's always best to give the turtle fuel to start with. Most of the questions I get about turtles, about how it doesn't work, it just sits there, are because they did not refuel it. So if I say refuel all, that gets us up to 10,000 movement points, which should be enough. Alright, notice here I have set up some chests. And the first chest is full of smooth stone, which is an item we need to make our computers. Second is got some redstone. And then we have glass panes. And if that sounds familiar, that's what we use to make our computer. Then we have some iron ingots and some chests, which is what we use to make a turtle. And over here we have the turtle. And I have a program called rep, which is short for replicator. First of all, it makes the little legs out of smooth stone, moves to the next chest, picks up redstone, moves to the next chest, picks up plate glass, which makes a computer. Then it makes the little legs here, adds a chest, and makes a turtle. It drops off the turtle, and then it goes back to the starting position, as you can see there. And over here we find this barrel now has one turtle. So how did that work? Well, I have a program here. Yes, it's going to be one of them programming episodes, so you can skip forward to the end if you want. But we call this replicate the turtle making turtle. First thing we do is say term clear, which simply clears the screen. Then we got a lot of print statements. A print statement prints the message on the screen, identifies what program we're running, and tells us how to set up the chest in case we haven't already. Chest 1 is stone, chest 2 is redstone, glass panes, iron ingots, chest full of chest, and chest number 6, actually I put a barrel down there from the, actually I'm not sure what mod that's from. Anyway, the barrel's where we stick the output. And then we say press enter to begin and say read input, and that simply waits for us to enter a value and press enter. Now I've made a custom function here. The computer, or excuse me, the turtle can pull things from a container, a furnace, a chest, a barrel, that sort of thing. But when it pulls things, it pulls the entire stack. And if we just want one of something, we have to get a little fancy, which is what I've done here with this function grab a single item. And it takes a parameter I, which is the slot of the item you want. That's the slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. blah blah blah. So when we call grab later in the program, we will give it a value I. So first thing we do is turtle select I, which selects the particular slot, and then turtle suck down, which means it's going to suck from the down position and try to grab a stack of something from that chest. Then we got the variable t here, and t is set equal to turtle get item count I. In other words, however many things we just sucked into that slot, if we sucked 1, we sucked 64, we sucked 20, whatever, it would be in the value t. Now what we do here is we drop back down t minus 1. So if t is 20, we're going to drop back down 19 back into that chest. That's all this grab does. If the turtle had a command that would just suck a single item, we'd be using that, but instead we fake it by using the grab. So that's a function we define so we can use it later. So chest number 1, that's what we start out over. So chest number 1 is going to go for I 1 to 3, grab, and then end. So first time through, the for loop loops through, starting at the starting condition here 1 until it gets to 3. So what would happen was the grab would select slot 1, would grab up a stack of stone, would keep 1, put the rest of them back. Then it goes slot 2, slot 3. Now this for loop is a little more what you call complicated. It goes from 5 to 11, but it's doing it at step 2. So it goes 5, skips 6, goes to 7, skips 8, goes to 9, skips 10, goes to 11. And that gets the rest of our pants shape here for the stone. Then the turtle goes forward twice to get to the next chest. If you're using iron chest or some other chest that can be put right next to each other, then you could just forward once. But I used regular chest because that's what I had handy. So it goes forward too. So now we go to chest number 2, which has the redstone, which we just need 1 of. So we just say grab and put it in item 6 or in slot 6. So there we go, slot 6. Again, go forward a couple. The glass pane goes down here in slot 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we craft. Now we turtle select 6, so it's in the center here. I don't know why, or I do that because we need it to be in the center later. And just say turtle craft. And when you say turtle craft, it tries to craft based on the recipe. As long as you've got items in a 9 or 3 by 3 9 square here that will make something, it will try to craft it. In this case, it crafts a computer and leaves it right there in slot 6. Now we go forward a couple times to over the chest with the iron ingots. And this time, again, we're going to go 1 to 3, dot, 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 with iron, and then 5 to 11, skipping 2, 5, skip 6, 7, skip 8, 9, skip 10, 11. And again, we've got a pants shape here, this time out of iron ingots. Because remember, to make our computer into a turtle, it has to be able to walk. So again, we go forward a couple steps until we're over the chest that has the chest in it. And then we grab it into slot 10 here. In fact, let's cheat a little here. Doop. 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 And dupe. First thing it does is it picks up stone and puts it in dot 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 dot. Then it picks up the redstone, puts it there, picks up a glass pane, it puts it there, and now it has a turtle, or excuse me, it has a computer which it puts in slot 6. Let's put all this back. And we'll pretend this turtle, completed turtle here, is a computer. Then it goes to the next chest, picks up iron, which it puts in a pants pattern, like that. And then it puts a chest down there, and then it crafts. As you see here, we craft, and that will leave us with a turtle in the center thing. We'll go forward a couple. We will drop down into the chest, or in this case a barrel down there. Then we go back to start. We'll turn right twice. The turtle at this point will be down here. Whoops, did not mean to do that. By the way, if you have 2 turtles, let's see. Yep, I can't put it in there because that item is different, because we gave this turtle a name, so it can't go into that same barrel with that one. So at this point, this turtle is down here over top of this barrel, pointed this way, away from everything. So we turn right twice, which basically turns us back facing the direction we were. And for 10 steps, 1 to 10, we go forward. And that'll take us back over the barrel, or excuse me, over the chest we started at. And then we'll turn right twice so that we end up right back where we started, right here. Iron and chests. And so there you go, a crafting turtle that makes turtles. Pick up our stone. Pick up our redstone, glass pane, make a computer, put iron ingots in a pants-like configuration, pick up a chest, craft a turtle, drop it, return to base. And now we have 2 turtles. One more time, because I like doing this. Alright, again, we pick up our stone, pick up some redstone, glass pane, make a computer, put iron ingots around it in the shape of pants, pick up a chest. We now have a turtle, which is dropped off, and now we have 3 turtles. And I could write the program where it just go back and forth forever until it ran out of materials, but I kind of like telling it to start rep, which is short for replicate. The replicate program will be available for download on my website by the time you see this video. If you have any problems with it, just leave me a comment or a message. If you have problems with computer craft in general, you need to go to computercraft.info. Very nice website. It's got a wiki, it's got a forum. They'll be happy to help you there. Okay, this is Uncle Troy thanking you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. And please have a good night. Bye.